Where is it? Because it didn't happen in my case. Why? Because he has a lawyer. My ex has a lawyer and I didn't. That's bull. That is bull. Should not be about that at all. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. That's what's wrong with this country. And maybe there is a lot of corruption going on. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to believe that, but the more and more I read, the more and more I see, the more and more I go through this, I'm starting to believe it. And there's no the system, the court system is supposed to be like your safe haven where you go. You don't They tell you don't take things into your own hands. They tell you, do the right thing, go to court, to handle it in court. Don't handle it on your own. But yet you go to court and you do the right thing and you don't try to handle it on your own and you get nowhere. You know, and now I see sometimes why some of these parents, and I'm not saying it's okay, and a lot of things have ended in suicide, not only with the parents, but with the kids. And it's so sad. It's so sad because this is something that's just been going on for so long and it's not known. People don't know about it. That's why I'm trying to talk about this because I want to educate. I want to educate people that this is real. I mean, you get people who go to court. I mean, I hear horror stories and I see them on the news and I'm thinking, oh my God, that guy probably, you hear Amber Alert, and this guy takes his daughter and he flees with her to another state because, I think about it and I'm saying to myself, that guy probably went through court like a million times like I have. Granted, I mean, my senses are a little different. I'm not going to do something crazy like that, but I'm just saying that some people just can't handle it. They just don't know how to handle it. And so they take things into their own hands because the courts are supposed to be there for them and the courts do nothing. And so because you don't do anything, now this guy takes and steals his kid, whatever you want to call it, and just so he can see the kid or she can see the kid, and then he gets arrested and then he goes to jail for kidnapping. And meanwhile, all this person wanted to do was see the child. Child's fine. Child's not hurt. The child's just like, doesn't even know what's going on half the time. They just think, oh, I'm going to see daddy. Oh, I'm going to see mommy. And then all of a sudden you got all these police. I mean, imagine. It's sad for the child, what that child just had to go through. Now what the father has to go through because the courts wouldn't listen. Yeah, and it's sad. And there are people who are committing suicide. And that's horrible. And it's sad. And oh my gosh, I can't even begin to even think about that. But the court system's so broken. They need to start opening their eyes. We all need to not be afraid to come out and start talking about our situations and our stories, because that's the only way the courts are going to start seeing what's really going on. Okay, hey, they were just in court for this and this is happening. Like, I didn't know this was happening. Like, that's why I'm doing this, because I want to make people aware. I want to spread awareness about parental alienation, and you're not alone. And I have to go because it's been it's almost like 35 minutes I've been into this. But yeah, so we really need to just spread the awareness. And I I hope that these documentaries that I'm doing will help. And I don't want to make this all about me and me being alienated from my son, because it's not just all about me. It's about everyone that's going through this, and the children. And hopefully, if the alienators are seeing this, I hope that you change, because when you bring change, it brings positive things. So maybe you messed up, maybe you've made these really crazy decisions, but you can turn it around and you can make things better. So that's something to think about. is that you don't have to continue down this path and really hurting the ones you love. Because you once, speaking to the alienator, you once loved that person. And granted, no matter what they have done, you did love them at one time. You had a child together. So you love them at one point. So just take a moment and think about that. Why do you want to hurt someone that you did love in the past? And you have this beautiful child together. So embrace that. If all else fails and there's just nothing that you can do as far as like try to mending the friendship between you and your ex, just let all of that go and just look at that child and think of how blessed you both are to have that child and how important it is to both mold that child into something amazing and beautiful. And it's so important. So I'm ending it on that note because I'm going to cry because that's all I really ever want is for that to happen. I really never wanted any conflict between me and my ex. And I just wanted us to try to work things out as two parents for our son. And it hurts me to see others go through this. And I just want to help and make a difference. And I hope that this helps. I know I keep saying it, but you the main thing is you both share beautiful children together, and it's just so important to just embrace that. So I hope one day that can happen for me, but I'm getting really stuffy now. So I have to go, and I hope that you will see me for part 7 of my documentary. Thank you so much. Have a great night.